What's up, guys? It's your boy Pete, and welcome back to Planting with Pete.
These my dollars make it hurt.
Now, if you're new here, this channel consists of almost everything houseplant related. If that tickles your fancy, hit that subscribe button, sit back, and enjoy the video. Now, as you probably can tell by the thumbnail, we are doing some maintenance to our plants. Now, I have two that just definitely needed a repot. Some of the rest of these, let's just say when I did move my plants into my grow room or grow space, there were some casual damage, and yeah, so we'll get on this guy. This is I'm only laughing because it hurts, but this one here, the worst out of all of them, like literally the worst. But and then I also have one that just needs to be cleaned up. And again, I already knew that this, talking about the Monstera and Sunny Eye wide form, this one here, I kind of figured it was gonna semi crash, but it's not crashing. But some of the older leaves that were highly damaged that you guys definitely should have seen, I do not hate is a strong word. I hate thrips. Okay, let's just call it what it is. But yeah, some of the old thrippy leaves finally have died off, and we're gonna take care of that. I think one of the last videos you guys seen, I think sometime last year, was me cutting up my melanochrysum, and she needs to be put in her respectable home and out of water. We're gonna get to that, and then also I have my pot of philodendron painted lady, or aka from our plant madam, she called her as a night walker. So yeah, we're going to just get her out of this ugly pot, all right, and get her into one of the black ones, which I did ended up finding to put her in, so it at least matches the rest. Because yeah, and I think that is all that we are doing today. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I want to do the repots first, simply because I know for a fact they need repots. And these two that are getting repotted are my not a philodendron. Why would I say that? Peace lilies, my variegated peace lily. I mean, she is just gorgeous and has been growing. I mentioned her a while ago. Yeah, I definitely mentioned her a while ago, and I can show you. I'm just so sick of watering her like every day, and yeah, definitely needs a good repotting. And then also I have this other smaller, what? This is not an Adam Sunny Eye. What is going on today? Smaller peace lily, variegated as well. I actually like this one better. I'm not sure if this is a domino or not, but the variegation with these two are completely different. And again, they could be the same. They could be the same crap peace lily, all right. But I'm not sure. But this one here is giving off, I have some sort of half moon variegation on this one, but the variegation on this one here, as you probably can see, is a lot more prominent. But still looks good. All in all, definitely need to get out of this little pot. And there's a funny thing about this one, but we'll talk about it when we get to it. Yeah, I'm gonna get out this little bitty pot, put her in something better. Let's go ahead and get started. I'm so glad I put a sheet down so I can sling this dirt and stuff off the table, because I just did not know how I was gonna deal with the soil, because you guys know I don't like soil, but some of my plants that are in soil, I have to do what I have to do. So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Let's start with her. Nice, wonderful plant, thick and healthy, but she doesn't too much grow. Again, simply because there's no space for her to grow. So right now she's just surviving. How about that? Like there are some new baby shoots that are spreading off from her. Trust me, they've been like that for a while now. Let's see, can I adjust this down a little bit? There we go. Let's do this here. Yeah, gonna just tease some of these here roots just a little bit. These thicker roots is what I really want loose, so they can actually spread downward and grow. Now I was going to do a bigger pot for her, but I'm only going to do maybe probably the same size, to be honest with you, or a little bit more deeper than what she's in now. Of course, she's in this little plastic coach with a pot inside of it as well. And as you can see, that definitely she has outgrown. There we go, outgrown that there pot. So what we're going to do is put her down in this one here, which again is not much space. Let's make sure. Yeah, it's not much space, but there's plenty of space for her to grow. So what I'm gonna have to do is definitely tease this here some to get some of this extra soil off, or at least rather to loosen the roots on them. Guys, if you don't have a peace lily, try your best, or a variegated one at that. Try your best to find one. I'm not sure. Well, here in my area, they're definitely not here. I had to travel to Atlanta, usually where I do most of my rare to uncommon plants. Definitely have to go there to find them. So I had to go up there and I found her, and I think she was at that time maybe $10. I think $10 or $15, and definitely has grown. Definitely has grown since then. A matter of fact, when I got her, she was probably about this here size. So it was a great find that day. Well, that day I found a lot of plants that were great finds, but we're going to go ahead and, oh yeah, she was definitely root bound. And a couple of reasons, guys, you can tell that your plant needs to be repotted. If you have to water them like every other day, like this is winter, and most of my plants do not. I haven't had to water them in about a month or so, and they're still perky, still fine. But I do go with the my water bottle and spray bottle, and I do spray them, at least the top surface, just to make sure that everything is okay. But you won't get any new growth, and as I said before, I'm not sure if I should be repotting with soil with the white shirt on. Also, you won't get any new growth, and then as I said before, watering is just stressful because you're watering this thing at least 2 or 3 times a week because it's thirsty. Plants eat the soil, however that works. Don't ask. But let's go ahead and grab some soil down here. Now I was thinking about honestly putting her in this here pot. You know, a lot bigger, a lot more space that she can work with. But, you know, I don't know if I want to overkill it. I don't know. They grow pretty fast, pretty quick, hardy plants, very forgiving. But I definitely don't want to do an overkill. And sadly, I've got accustomed to watering her frequently, and I don't want to put something in there big and then forget that it's in something big and overwater it again. But anywho, this here is my famous mixture that I do use a lot, you guys. Nothing but, we have Miracle-Gro garden soil, Miracle-Gro potting mix. I have some mulch in here as well, some perlite, and I think that is it. Yes. So let's go ahead and get this here filled up and get her in. Definitely shouldn't take that long. Let's do this. I don't have to clean up all that soil down there. So we're going to nuzzle her back down in here. Hopefully I didn't put too much soil in here, because I definitely want to be able to cover the top with soil. Then I also had a bigger, there we go, had a bigger pot, a little bit bigger than this one, but I think I'm going to use it for something else that you guys will definitely see and hear about in due time. So we're nuzzling this down in here. Make sure you guys can see. And what I'm going to do is cover her back up with soil. Simple and easy. One thing I can say I do love about potting root bound plants is very easy. Most of the soil is gone. The root system is not straggly and all over the place, which is actually wonderful as well. I should have got my little pokey stick. When I use my pokey stick, you guys, basically to go around the edges to make sure there's no air bubbles, air pockets, air bubbles. Make sure there's no air pockets. We all know that air pockets are not all that good when it comes to, especially soil in your plants. It can either or dry your roots out and or cause root rot, which sucks as well. So let's make sure that she's down in here. I bend the pot, I shake it, I bump it to make sure everything has went down into here in some sort of way. And with me doing this, the soil level has definitely went down some more when I just stuck her in here. So that lets me know definitely that there were air pockets in here. And I'm going to get a little bit more soil to replace what went down. And there we go. We are done, you guys. Simple, easy. Do I want to water her? Probably no. I don't know if I'm going to water her just yet. Oh, wait, guys, forgot. There's a big pocket there. I'm not sure how that happened. I might put a little water on it, to be honest with you, because the soil that I'm putting in here is pretty dry. And most of, well, not most of it, but some of the soil, as you just seen, I bumped off the roots too. So definitely going to put some water on her. Here we go. We have one done and out the way. Let me check the bottom parts here, making sure. Okay, just want to make sure everything is down in here. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Nice. Okay. Oh. Now, a lot of people will not do any kind of transplanting, repotting, propagating, a lot of that stuff during the winter. But if you know me, I don't care. Simply because of, you can do anything, literally anything from swimming to whatever you want to do any time of the year, as long as the atmosphere is right. Now, my plants are not out in the open. They're not outside. They're in warm, very humid conditions. So with me transplanting, repotting, propagating, whatever the case may be, nothing has changed except for they have more room to grow. Now, mind you, they may not grow right after you plant them, but give it a few more weeks, definitely will start growing. Kind of like my split finger over there that is just spectacularly huge. I replanted it, I think around this time, the beginning of the year when I first started my channel. I replanted her. Some of you guys were afraid and scared that she would die. She's fine. All right. She's, a matter of fact, she's doubled to almost tripled in size. So she's fine. Let's go ahead and move on to this next one. Now, this one here was very interesting. I know plants, let's get some of these dead leaves off. I know plants have like nodes and area roots. Let me look at this one. This one is a lot different. So I don't know if it's space wise or I don't know what the issue is, but I'll show you this, you guys. When I seen this, I was shocked. I didn't know peace lilies. Well, I know they have roots, but these are nodes that are shooting out area roots. Again, it could be because they're small, well, in this small situation, rather. What I decided to do with this one, we're going to put it in the coach and pot that the peace lily came out of. I should have got a black one, but yeah, it's going to be down inside here. But as you can see these things, you can see the nodes, you can see where the area roots. I don't even know. Do see what I'm saying? They have, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you can help me down in the comment section below. Let me show you guys what's going on here. Whoa, like these are the freaking nodes, you guys. And there are roots starting to pop out. So are they considered area roots on a peace lily? I don't know. But definitely I do know I can cut this off and plant them and definitely get more out of it. So that was strange when I seen it. And again, I'm pretty sure it could be because of the conditions. What am I using? It could be because of the conditions that they're in. Again, I don't know. So yeah, it was in this little, if I can get it out of here. This pot that it's in is actually a coach. Well, all pots can be used as regular pots, but I can't get it out. But there's a pot, as you can see, down in the inside of that. So, yeah, let's go ahead. Oh, let's get her down in here. What I'm going to do also is, as I did before, shake some of this soil off. There we go. And we're definitely going to put some more in here and get these nodes covered up so at least they could hatch and start to grow, rather, I would say. There we go, start to grow. Reach over here, we're going to get our soil and fill her up. Now this one here sits in a funky spot, which is why she's facing towards me. As you can see, she sits right there behind the TV, and the TV is in front of the window. So of course she's growing in one direction because the front direction of light is blocked. Well, the back direction of light, which is that way, which is blocked by the TV. So, all right, yeah. But guys, yeah, I was kind of shocked and a little confused about what was going on. Like it's gotten thicker here from the base. And again, I was thinking about cutting it and propping, but we're going to let her do what she wants to do. So again, I'm trying to make sure I get a lot of these nodes and area roots or nodes and up under the soil. Definitely we'll water this one. It was kind of sort of dry, so we'll deal with that. All right, done. We are done with her. More than likely, I'm going to put her back on the opposite side so that she can grow correctly, or just stick her in a better spot so she can get light and grow upward. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Phone was ringing. Yeah, we're done with this here. I'm not even sure if I want to keep this here pot. I don't know. Let's put it down to the side. I think that is all with this here soil. Let's put these old leaves, and we're gonna rake this soil in this little pot. All right, so the next two, let's go ahead and do this one. This is the Adansonii that I was catching it with. All the bottom part, is old thrip damage that has finally subsided. But ever since then, and even since the move, She has been, there you go, growing fresh leaves, just wonderful. You guys definitely should know I have a second pot of these, so that's doing way better than this one, just because this one had caught thrip. So we're going to definitely get off some of these here leaves as well. I was thinking about taking a lot of the leaves off, especially if they were highly damaged, but most of them are not. It's just some of the parts on here that have, again, the older damage on it, and the rest of the leaves are actually fine. So what I've decided to do was just cut around the ones that can be saved. So she's not, well, she has plenty of leaves. Sorry about that. She has plenty of leaves, as you can see, but still, you know, we definitely will want her to keep all said energy instead of having to worry about what's going on. Yes, take that one off. And I think that'll do it for this one here. This one was very simple and easy. I just got tired of looking at it in the grow space of mine and decided to go ahead and throw it inside of this here video. All right, guys, there we go. Done. Took a second. Yeah, these things smell like fresh cut lawn grass. Oh, especially after you cut them. All right, she's down there. Remnants, floor. Okay. Well, I have 3 more. I might, you know what? Let's go ahead and repot this one here. It's not much of a repot. You guys know my painted lady. I did chop her up, and as you can see, like, she has been growing, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants in here now. 3, all of them except for 1 were grown from a cutting. Well, they all honestly were grown from cuttings, but the 3 that I mentioned are from the mother cutting that I cut off that had to be repropagated and stuff like that. But these are the pots that you see me use, especially on my other plants that I did upgrade on the pot. Look at the baby leaf. It's a cutie. I did see, and I do love how these get the variegation on the leaves. That is so nice. That is nice. So we're just going to, this one is actually, I think, a little bit bigger. Yeah, a little lot bit bigger. We're going to get this and place her down in here. I might have to wait because with this here size of this black one, I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more sphagnum moss. But let's go ahead and see what we can do here. You know what, you guys? I don't want this here pot anymore. So let's just cut it. Yeah, we're going to cut this pot out so I don't have to pull. And especially if any of the roots have attached. Look, this pot is so dry and old, it cracked so easily. Did I cut anything? God, I hope I didn't cut a leaf. Okay, I didn't. It's fine. Oh, yeah. Did I cut a root, Lord? Did I cut a root? No, I didn't cut a root. Sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Alright, so this is what the inside looks like before everything falls apart. Of course, we have roots. I don't know if you can see that, but there's roots and stuff in there. That half. Yeah. Come on. There we go. There you go. Yep. We're going to pull that in there. Alright, so without making a complete mess, you can definitely see healthy roots here, literally everywhere. Let's get it back down in here. Again, fairly moist. Yeah, so what we're going to do, I'm going to pause this for a quick second, and I'm going to run out here and get some more of my sphagnum mixture that I do have. Give me 1 second. All right, guys, we made it back. So I have my dirty spag here. Again, dirty spag is just a term that is used when it's not, I would say, clean spag. But this sphagnum moss here consists of perlite and garden mulch. This mulch and stuff helps with the root system. Most plants that do climb their roots look for something kind of like your area roots. Look for something to grab on for extra support, increase your root system, leaf size, just to healthy your plant, all in all. And what I'm doing is just pushing it down some more. You know what, you guys? Instead of me pushing it down, let's fill it up. There we go. Let's fill it up some from the bottom, so my plant is not directly, there we go. So pots these size, I definitely and most definitely would not have to do any repotting for a long which is why I do love working with spag as well. Well, spag do disintegrates, you know, kind of like any other substrate. Yeah, it does disintegrate kind of like any other substrate that we use, mulch, soil. Well, water doesn't disintegrate, but it does evaporate, you know, and the plants definitely soak up the water, or suck up the water as well. So you definitely have to replenish that. But all in all, I don't have to worry about the sphagnum moss going missing or the plant eating the sphagnum moss like they do the soil. And even with it being root bound, it can get tight. Don't get me wrong on that. But again, it all depends on. Let's push. Well, I don't want to push it down too much. I need my air pockets. All right. So what I'm going to do now is simple. Hopefully you guys is not too loud with me scraping up the spag that is on the table. A little bit more. And done. And again, these are not in any kind of cold conditions. Once I get through with this, they're going back inside of the grow space. Yes, and I do love seeing how the area roots come down from the plant and start to grow inside of the substrate, which again increases the plant growth, bigger leaves and things of that such. Now this one here will be on a post of wood. I used to have 2 pots of these, remember, but I put them together. Don't know if I did a video on that or not, but I did put them together to make a bushel, but eventually I will get 2 of these, which is why there are 4 in here. But yeah, definitely will be posted up on a thicker piece of wood, and we're going to work with that. And of course there'll be a video, will be a video on that one as well. Oh yeah, philodendron painted lady. I love this little plant, you guys. Fast grower. Don't have any kind of problems out of her, like, at all. Let's stick you down. Let's put you over here. All right. So the next sphagnum plant we are working with is this here. All right. Okay. We're working with this here Philly. Whoa, which is pretty heavy. Maybe it has too much. Let me look at the new growth. All right, no, almost. Now with this one here, it's very tricky and interesting. Remember, she was on a very long post. We're talking about, she was maybe 6 foot tall. Yeah, about 6 feet tall. And that was from the lip on up. Anyway, I was honestly thinking about cutting her. Once I end up doing the move, you guys, and moving things around, that was right when I had cut her. And as you can see, it is just has been growing. There are some roots. I had some damage. It was outside. The wind just kicked up and it kind of sort of snapped it right there. But since then, it's gotten more sturdier, and I can see the old growth getting pushed out. I mean, the the old damage getting pushed out for new growth, new cell development on the plant. So if you can, most people will tape their plant or make is it called a splinter, if I'm not mistaken, where you put like a stick and you tape it or tie it around and it secures itself. So that definitely will, the plant will definitely heal itself. But yeah, I was thinking about cutting this and putting it down in some more water, but I'm not sure. This leaf here was a leaf that was unfurling when we did cut it. So yeah, it didn't do too much, of course, because it didn't have a root system. But any damage that you're seeing on the leaves was caused by when it got flipped over and knocked over about 50 times during the random bad weather we had here down in the south. But she's going to go back down inside of this here mother plant, which is I love these, you guys. The stem is way thicker, of course, from the newer growth or older growth, which is, I don't know how that works. It's strange. The bottom part is not the old. Okay, so basically this stem is a lot, you can barely see it. This stem is a lot smaller than this one. Yep. So what we're going to do now, and keep in mind that this one was caught in, it was caught in a cold blast. I left it by mistake out on the back, and some of that there is damaged, but it had a growth point there. It didn't make it, but this one here did make it. That one is starting to hatch as well. Now this one has yet to enter my grow space, so of course there's not much growth there. So all the light and what little warmth is getting is coming from either the dining room or the patio, and that's depending on, you know, how warm it is. But what I did was I just made a simple hole with my fingers right there to slide her down in here, which is honestly kind of rough because there is a massive root system for this thing. And again, I understand that because it was 6 foot tall, you guys. And most of the rest of the roots were attached into the post. And as you can see, I did cut the post in half. So that's why I was thinking about cutting this here and just let them grow up together. But at this point, with me doing a lot of moving around and things out there, I don't have the time for it, to be honest with you. That means that I have to watch more propagations, and with me steadily trying to, we're going to go down in here and to make the hole a little bit bigger. With me steadily trying to get my grow space together, literally on, that is a huge, this root is thick. I wish I can pull this out so you guys can feel this. Oh my. With me constantly out here trying to get the grow space together on a daily, I I have been, you know, neglecting my smaller itty bitty plants. Oh God, I'll tell you about that in another video. But yeah, I was gonna go on a rant, you guys. But yeah, I've decided not to do any more propagating here at this point, at least until there we go. At least until I get things settled the way they're supposed to be. There we go. We're going to cover that in some more. And what I'm going to do is get some more of this here dirty spag. Stay with me. There we go. And just place on top to secure that bottom root system. And what we're going to do is go ahead and simply tie this here down to the post. Yep. You can't see this one, but I did find my clear fishing line this time. I most definitely didn't want, where are we? Do I want to, yeah, I mean, that's fine because that part is not alive. But yeah, I definitely didn't want any of that on here when I definitely don't have to. The, I forgot the, not, oh gosh, it's not paracord. It's the other kind of fishing wire or fishing line that is made of a thread, a strong fishing thread. That is the one that I used on the Orchid setup. If you guys seen it, if you haven't, pause this and go over and check it out. So let's do this, which I definitely probably should have made it longer. But I was going to do one little tie on it. Let's do this. If I move this one forward and nuzzle the roots. There we go. One there. Are we looking okay? Yep, we are looking okay, you guys. And as you can see, this will not be on this here post for long. Or more than likely what I'm going to have to do, you guys, is go and attach the rest of her post back onto it. Or just buy another post, to be honest with you. So that way she can continue to grow upward. Unless I decide to cut her back and propagate her as well. Now the propagations of the Simmelina chrysan, they are doing just fine. I'm not sure if I placed them on the shop, you guys, of my Etsy. If you guys don't know, I do have an Etsy store. There are some plants that are left, if I'm not mistaken. Now, some of them I do have to go and edit the website because I do a lot of sales off of, well, not on Etsy. They're like personal sales, usually from family and a lot of my plant friends. I send stuff over that way. But all in all, everything is still growing and doing just fine. All right, so this will do it for this one here. Once I get this leaf, there we go. Simple, straight to the point. And as like the rest, what you're going to do is find a loose piece of wire. I keep saying wire, fishing line, and we're just going to make a basic knot. Nothing too tight, but something so that the plant knows that there's something there to actually latch on to and continue to grow up. But this is it for her, you guys. And we have one more. You know what? I might just wait and do a specific. Yep, I'm going to wait and do a specific video on that one there. Yeah, so what we're going to do is go ahead and end this one here, you guys. I would say very quick and straight to the point, but as you can see by time, yeah, I do a lot of talking. So, that is it here, you guys, for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit that button. If you hit the like button, if you enjoyed, also comment down below. Let me know again, have you ever seen the node area roots? Like, let me know, do peace lilies have area roots, first of all? And let me know, well, do you call them area roots? They, you know, if they grow in the air. I don't. Let me know down in the comment section below about that. Their situation is not an issue. It's just a situation that I've never, ever seen, but I've also never, ever dabbled into. Whoa. Never, ever dabbled into the. Whoa, please don't fall over. Into the growing aspects of a peace lily. But let me know down in the comment section below, you guys, all the things that you do see me use here on the channel, whether it's tools, sphagnum moss, any of that stuff will be down in the description box below. Do me a favor, go over to my social handles, basically Instagram, Facebook is the same. Whatever I post on Instagram goes straight over to Facebook. Do me a favor, go over there, follow me on those platforms as well. And as I always say, it's good to hear from you guys down in the description box below. Well, comment section below. And that is it, you guys. Make sure that notification bell is on. This bell will keep you notified and let you know what is going on over here with Planting with Pete. And that is it. I have to go, and this situation here is just horrible. It's just horrible, you guys. Yeah, but I will see you on the next one. Bye. And cut. That's a wrap, guys. Good job, Pete. See you back here on set tomorrow.